Today's video, we're actually reacting to another YouTuber. Her name is Pira Simone, and the title of her video is How to Avoid Getting Played. I'm just gonna see what she says and see if it's true. I want to see if it's true and if it actually makes sense. You know, I see a lot of people on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, just all social medias, just I feel like giving out good advice. Some people be giving like really good dating advice, which is much needed in this world where so much bad information given out to these younger generations and these people who are trying to find their way and find ways to navigate the dating scene, you know, in today's society. But I hope this is a good video. You guys let me know what you guys think. Without further ado, let's get to it.
Babies! It's your girl Pira Simone or whatever, and Hot Girl Summer is coming up, and so I just want to put y'all on some game on how to not get played, because I've been through high school, in college, and I see girls getting played left and right, and I'm really tired of it. So I'm just going to put y'all on to some red flags that I've seen and how to be more observant when it comes to these little boys. Okay, so let's get into the video. Okay, so number one, I say this all the time. It is a very hard pill to swallow, and people do not like to hear this, but it is the honest truth. I've done this, like everyone just has to understand it, because it will make it a lot easier for you to let go of what may have happened and kind of just boss up and just not care as much because it is what it is type thing, you know? So the first rule is, if you get played, you played yourself. Okay, let me explain. If a guy...
I'm not even gonna let her explain. Bro, accountability. Accountability is such a huge thing. Yo, already I like this video. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up right now. I like this video. Accountability is the number one thing. To avoid getting, how to avoid getting played, that's the number one thing. Understand who you are and understand who that other person is. If you don't believe you guys can be compatible, why let them into your life? Why give them your energy? Right? Why give them your time, right? That's number one, how to avoid getting played. I love her already. I love this video. Hopefully it stays on this, because it's a thumbs up for me just from that first step. How to avoid getting played? Accountability. Accountability. That's what she's gonna say. If you get played, you played yourself. You, as adults, you should understand who and who not to let in your life, who and who not to give that energy to. Not saying you can't talk to people, but just understand that there's certain people that you can't become emotionally, mentally, and maybe even physically involved with, and that's perfectly okay, right? It's accountability. I love it already. Let's get back to the video, you guys.
Is playing you, you've gotten those hints. He's done some things that lets you know, hey, I actually don't like you as much as I say I do. Hey, I'm kind of disrespecting you right now. And when we really like a guy, if we've like gotten to know them before they start doing these like little things, it's kind of hard for us to walk away. And so we kind of let them do these things. We kind of play around with them. And then we're surprised when we got played. Like, no, he was giving hints. So it is our fault that we got played, because we noticed these things and chose to ignore them when we could have walked away. You know what I mean? And I understand it is hard to walk away, especially because some guys will really let you get to know the greatest side of them first for a long time, like until they start to throw those red flags, you know?
Most people do
so
that.
You have this idea of this amazing guy, and then all of a sudden it switches up, and you stay hoping that eventually he'll turn back into the guy that you first met, when really he's just starting to show y'all who he really is, and it's not gonna change, you know? So you kind of have to understand, if you got played, you played yourself. Now keep it pushing. Don't try to make him look like the bad guy. Don't try to make him feel bad for what he did. He doesn't care. If he cared, he wouldn't do it. So move on and understand, it's a doggy dog world, okay? Number two is watch how you react to certain things. When you are dealing with a guy with little boy mentality, they will purposely do things to get a reaction, especially if you're the type of girl who doesn't really tell or show her feelings off the bat. When you're dealing with someone who maybe is a little bit insecure and they don't know exactly how you feel about them, they will do little things to make you react. And if you react really big and really crazy, it will let them know, oh, she really liked me. Oh, bet I got her. Like, oh, she finna go crazy, you know? And they like that. This isn't all guys. Men are not gonna do this, but little boys will play these games. So you need to pay attention to that. So watch how you react. If he's trying to make you jealous, don't entertain that. Don't be like, this girl, blah, blah, blah. If that's especially if y'all are not in a relationship, you guys need to understand there is a difference of attention and respect these two boys can get, okay? There's the guy that you're talking to, and there's the guy that you're actually in a relationship with. And I don't mean like two guys at the same time that you're dealing with. I mean the guy when you first start talking to him and then transitioning into your boyfriend. If he is not your boyfriend, there are certain things that you don't need to respond to. If he's acting crazy and not treating you right, stop talking to him for a couple days. Let him freak out a little bit. You're not my boyfriend, so you're not on that level of respect for me to feel like I need to come to you and tell you how to act or tell you how I felt about this. You don't deserve that yet. So instead, you're gonna get this silent treatment until you recognize how to act. Now, I'm gonna tell you why this is important. When a guy first starts talking to you, there are little things that he's going to do to test you, whether he's doing it on purpose or not. It's just a thing that guys do to kind of see the level of respect he has to bring to you as a woman, okay? So he will do little things to see how you react. If you entertain it, you get mad, you guys argue, and then you forgive him quick, and then it's whatever. He's like, cool, I can do a certain level of things, and she'll take me back because she doesn't really respect herself that much. She doesn't realize that I'm disrespecting her right now. But if he's doing these things that are disrespectful, and you notice it, and you kind of cut him off a little bit and stop talking to him and let him know, I don't really like that, so I'm gonna let you do you until you realize how you're gonna treat me and how I'm gonna be respected, okay? This will kind of allow him to know, like, oh shoot, like she really don't play games, like let me not, I kind of get her now. It's gonna grow respect for that, and he's not gonna try these things. When you
he's not gonna try these things. So I kind of agree and disagree. I think she said it's something that guys do. Not all guys do that, obviously, and I'm pretty sure she means like not all guys do this, but people want to see where your boundaries lie, right? They want to see what they can get away with, just because that's human nature, right? He wants to see how far he can push her. He wants to see where her boundaries lie. So yes, she is correct, and women do the same thing, but she is correct. People, when they first start to talk, some people may do this. They want to test how far they can get or how far they can go, what they can get from you for the least amount of energy, for the least amount of respect or whatever it may be. They want to see where your boundaries is so they know if they're serious about talking to you, not to cross it. Or if they don't want to lose you, they want to know, okay, how far can I get without crossing this line and losing this person, right? That's just part of human nature. You know, you just are upfront with your wants and needs and just hope the person, you know, respects those.
To do this in the talking stage, there are some guys who are either gonna change and fix it and be a better guy and realize, oh, she actually does have respect for herself. I can't test her like this. Let me stop. And he's gonna treat you better. Or there are guys who really just aren't into you like that, and they'll probably leave. You know, they'll just kind of be upset that you don't allow them to be the disrespectful man, the disrespectful little boy that they want to be, and they don't want to have to boss up to your level, so they'll leave and find another girl who will allow them to disrespect them. And that's not your problem, that's not your business. At that point, wash your hands, don't give them a big reaction, tell them good luck to you, hope everything goes well, you're just not what I'm looking for. And also with that, like, all guys come back, and if you really don't give a reaction, he will come back a lot quicker and a lot more serious with his emotions. If you give a big reaction and you're like freaking out and you're letting him know you hate him and it's all this drama, he's gonna have that tidy of like, damn, she really cares about me. It's gonna boost his ego, the fact that you're so mad, okay? And it's gonna take him a lot longer to come back. And it might inspire him to move on a lot quicker, to make you more jealous, to get a bigger reaction. So pay attention to that. Number 3, y'all, pay attention to.
That's kind of like a Jedi mind trick. Like, I love the fact that she's not just like bashing men. You know, sometimes she is forgetting to say some men. And obviously she's speaking to women who felt like they've been done wrong. But number one, again, accountability. Understand, okay, maybe I shouldn't even have got involved with this person. Sometimes it's not even the fact that they're a bad person. They're probably not a bad person. It's just, okay, your boundaries are here and this is what they expect to give, or your wants are here and this is what you want and need and this is what they want to give. You know, it's just you're not compatible, for lack of better words. It's just that you're not compatible. And then the whole Jedi mind trick, when she said like, make sure you're not giving a reaction. If you're talking to somebody, even if it's not exclusive necessarily, okay, maybe I'm a little different. But if you're talking to somebody and you're not talking exclusively and he does something that offends you, it's not bad. It's bad to get mad and blow up. Like, okay, sure, you tripping. Because number one, that's a turn off for guys. Yes, or that may, you know, he may be like, oh, okay, like, she low-key cares. Let me see how far I can push her. You know, I already got her on the hook. Some guys, players, may think that way. But it's not bad to let them know, hey, that offends me. Hey, that low-key, you know, bothers me, in a mature, you know, calm manner. Because number one, it lets them know, okay, this is her boundaries. Again, you got to let them know, okay, these are my boundaries, bro. Don't cross it. So even if you're not necessarily talking, people are different in the way they move. So if we're talking and you see me like another girl's picture or something like that, understand, okay, we're just talking. Like, I didn't know that I couldn't, you know, I usually, like, if we're just talking and we're not exclusive, I feel like I can like another girl's picture. But if you tell me, hey, like, okay, that kind of, you know, that kind of offends me. Like, are you looking at other girls or whatever? My thought as a mature man is not going to be, oh, she's insecure. She likes me. I got her. My thought is going to be, oh, okay, I understand that she doesn't like that. So with that being said, I can accept her boundaries. I can accept those, what she just told me, and, you know, address it moving forward and move differently and move accordingly. Or I can ignore it and say, yo, like, we're not even boyfriend and girlfriend. Honestly, I think that, you know, we're not there yet to the point where you can tell me that. And then she can decide, oh, okay, maybe I overreact, or, oh, nah, bro, that's kind of weird. We shouldn't talk. We can be friends or something, but we're not going to talk if that's how you move when we're just dating. Because dating is a stage before becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. So just be honest with how you feel. You should be able to talk to a mature adult like, yo, I don't like that. And they'll let you know how they feel about that. And you just move accordingly. It's all about conversation. Don't play Jedi mind tricks and be like, that does offend me, but I'm not gonna let them know. I just, whatever. Next. Like, don't do that. That's ignorant.
His friends, okay? There are guys who will act like complete angels, like they are heaven sent. They would never disrespect a girl. They're the best boyfriend in the world. They love you so much. They treat you like the angel you are, sent from heaven above. And you just think they're absolutely amazing, right? And then you meet their friends. Their friends cheat on their girlfriends, are talking to all these girls, are disrespectful towards women, literally have no respect, have no goals in life, like literally just like are just horrible guys, right? And you're like, huh, that's funny. Like, I must have got like I got lucky with this one. Like, out of all the friends in this group, I got the good one who just loves me and treats me so great. No, baby. People surround themselves around the people they are like or want to be like. So if you're with this guy and all his friends cheat on their girlfriends or treat girls some type of way that you don't agree with, that is just letting you know how he is eventually gonna start treating you. I promise you, okay? So pay attention to that. It is very important, and that is like the easiest way to figure out who a guy is. The last thing and the biggest thing, the most important thing, you guys, is working on yourself. Whether you're talking to a guy or in a relationship, you still need to take that time to work on your career, to work on your goals, to work on your self-love, to work on yourself, okay? Because it is very hard to play a woman who knows her worth. So even if you're in a relationship and you feel like you have somebody to give you that attention and love you, you still need to give that attention to yourself. Go out with your friends, hang out with your friends, work on your career, push for your goals, and put work into yourself. Not just that guy, not just that relationship. Because when you start to do good in your own life, you will realize just how amazing you are on your own, and that'll make it a lot harder for you to fall for the little things that guys might do that you don't like. You're gonna be like, I know how dope I am, like I know how beautiful and amazing I am, how successful I am. So why am I gonna let this crusty, dusty, old little boy treat me some type of way? Like, no, it's just not gonna work. So that is the most important thing too. Like, work on yourself. It'll make it a lot harder for a guy to play you. Okay, so that is it for this video.
She's funny. I would give it a thumbs up as I did at the beginning of the video. It was a good video. I think that it was definitely insightful for women and for men. Like I said, literally everything she said, you can flip the script and it would be the same. You move the same way, guys. So when she said, you know, accountability, look out for their friends, who they hang around with, right? Boss up, you know, understand your self-worth. I think these are really good things for both men and women. Obviously, she was addressing women in this video, but I really think that any guys who watch this video could get something from it, right? Or maybe I'll create a video on how to avoid getting played by women. I don't think I've ever gotten played, honestly. Yeah. I don't even think you can ever say you got played, though, if you understand the first thing that she said, which is accountability, right? You can't get played if you understand that, hey, you didn't play me. I allowed you to come into my life. I gave you the time, the energy, you know, whatever I gave you. And that was because I cared for you, not because you know, crawled your way into my life and tricked me into giving them. I gave that intentionally. I did that for you because I wanted to, not because you know, stole it from me or something. You didn't play me, right? I may have played myself in giving you those things when you didn't deserve them, but, you know, that's my fault. And I forgive myself for that, moving on, right? Instead of blaming that person or that gender for your lack of insight and your lack of maturity to say no and yes to certain situations and relationships and experiences with certain people that you know you shouldn't really be involved with, right? And if you don't know if you should be involved with them or not, obviously you need more time to interact with them. So that's my 2 cents for the video. Thank you guys again. Love you guys. Go ahead, subscribe, join Bad Gang, and become part of the family. All right, we giving out jewels. We dropping jewels like almost every other day. So go ahead and join, pick up these jewels, right? So you can navigate this thing called life a little bit better. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Peace.